of the day and highest vibrations to you. Life path number 3, creativity, expression. How are you feeling? How are you elevating on this beautiful journey of life? Okay. Please forgive me. I'm just kind of calibrated. I thought I wanted it up, but I want to just let it down, okay? Maybe that's how you are on your journey of life right now. Maybe you want to keep things together and have this structure, but you're feeling the need to just let loose and possibly just flow with the universe. How are you? Welcome to my channel, and thank you for aligning with me. If you have yet to meet my acquaintance, my name is Tears. No E's, only 3's for alignment, and the pleasure is mine. Now, those in life path number 3, if you have yet to meet my acquaintance, what it is, the name of this game is alignment. I'm talking mind, body, soul. And I definitely believe that we're all sent here to experience life, whatever it is that's on our journey, because there is something of our highest dreams and aspirations that we will be able to fulfill in this lifetime. So definitely this journey sometimes can seem like it's throwing curveballs we didn't expect, or maybe we can't immediately have the clarity we're looking. So that is why I decided to get this spiritual insight just for you guys. Now, before we begin, I do want you guys to know that today is September 16, 2023. However, whenever this message finds you, it is the time that this energy is ready to align with you. So if you're from the future, how are you doing? This message is still valid for you in this moment. Now, what I'm going to do, life path number 3, is get insight of where it is that your current energy is, this present moment. And definitely with the energy in the next coming 2 weeks is going to help transform into what those highest expectations will be and your end result. Of course, always the highest, always see the glass half full, because even when things ain't adding up, it's adding up. And then in no time, the clouds will go away and the sun always shines. But before we get into it, let's set this energy, guys. Take a deep breath if you would like with me. We're breathing in all things positive, all things evolutionary in our highest. And as we hold that breath in that state of nothingness, you'll see, just like that, whatever you want, you have the power to create in that moment of stillness. But as we come back to reality, let's release all that no longer positively serves. All right, let's do a breath again. Tantric breathing, as we can call it. But let's breathe in. And breathe out. Thank you once again. Now, before we get into the reading, I do want you guys to know I'm going to use my own personal deck created for mind, body, and soul alignment on behalf of Informal Matters 777.com. But for proper cooperation and balance with the universe, I will be clarifying with some additional energy outside of my own creation. But as long as it comes from the source, it is a creation worth exploring, all right? Always move authentically. Now, before we begin, with the blessings of the source of all creation, I am so thankful for this moment. I am thankful for this experience of life so far and all that has come onto my path. I see the blessings in every way. I ask for your protection and guidance for those who have come to acknowledge that they are in life path number 3 and ready to take the steps forward to become all they are sent here to be in this lifetime. I ask for the support of the highest vibrations as we bring insight to the current energy and how it transforms into the highest. I thank you constantly, eternally, and forevermore. I thank you for these words, and I know they shall be. Now, before we do begin, what I've been doing that's new life path number 3, I've been pulling an anchor card. So we're going to get an anchor card just to see where this theme is heading for the next 2 weeks. Now, as we get into it, before we do anything, let's pull this anchor card because it's really going to set the tone of why this message is being presented. Life Path 3, your anchor card is this beautiful thing, 5 of body reverse. That means maybe in the past you've been through some things. Maybe you experienced loss financially, emotionally, and definitely when it's emotionally, it can take a toll on our whole reality on this beautiful journey. But no matter what you once felt in the past, life path number 3, what I'm telling you, the theme of this theme is you're not going to feel those failures anymore. You're going to see new, the word coming to me is boundaries. You're going to see new boundaries. But it's not new boundaries in the way like, hey, I need to cut off this person. I need to do this. No, it is taking what was once boundaries you had to set and extend and expand it. It's expanding your territory. Okay, boundaries is coming to me, but ultimately it's expanding your territory. Whatever you once felt limited in is releasing. Okay, you are in this way of empowerment, and I know you felt that energy lately. I know you felt it from within you first, and you're like, dang, my luck's been really going up, life path number 3, and it's something you can't explain, but it's just happening. But before I just go off on the theme, that is our theme, life path number 3. Let's move forward. Now, the current energy that you're in is in this energy of takeoff and conversion. Now, I have to say that so elegantly, so beautifully, because I'm feeling it so passionately, life path number 3. Like I said in the past, you may have felt like you had these failures, you had these losses. Maybe you was in that state of, I'm not even going to affirm that on you, because whatever happened, we're no longer going to hold on to that energy as we're releasing, so it shall be. But right now in this current energy, you are going full speed. Your spirit is in this moment of beautiful enlightenment to the point where you're experiencing it in this physical realm. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to take pieces you had before. Maybe you didn't know exactly how they came together, but you're in this space mentally to create and put in the details. All right, maybe you know you wanted to move out at first, but you didn't know what you want to do. Maybe you was thinking about renting or something, but now it's coming to you like, hey, I can have assets instead of liabilities. I can build a home. Essentially, that is what this energy is doing for you. It is showing you the details of your beautiful journey so far that you could take it and make something beautiful of it. Okay, whatever you experience, maybe life path number 3 at this time, the feelings are coming that you can turn it into something empowering, not only for you because you have overcame it, but something you can share with others that will have a beautiful effect on the life of others in this journey, really raising the vibrations all together. Now, whatever you're feeling in these parts of you, all right, you're feeling a satisfaction. You're feeling so empowered that, you know, not only are you taking notice, but even the universe is showing signs around you and synchronicity that things are just happening for you. And you're in this flow state. You're in this beautiful state of harmony, okay? And that is beautiful. Now, life path number 3, let's bring in this other card and see if we want to add on to the energy because it is beautiful. So what else can we say? Ooh, lighten up. So in the moment, right, your boundaries are expanding. Okay, so what you ever had to hold on to, that was beautiful during that time, but it's time to let yourself push forward. Let yourself be open to new connections, new beautiful things. Lighten up. When I think of lighten up, it's like, hey, don't be so hard on yourself. Because, you know, this outside world is going to judge you already. That's part of it. But at least you need to be gentle with yourself because there is something immaculate and beautiful inside of you. I'm going to pull one more because that's what I'm feeling. So lighten up on yourself, life path number 3. Don't be afraid to take those opportunities because you are finding yourself in alignment. That is why you're able to flow. But you know, sometimes we're not able to flow because we're holding on to our own vibrational baggage, okay? Shout out to the person who crossed paths with me to bring that, you know, terminology into my life. I think it's so beautiful. But yes, in order to align, sometimes things could be coming into us. But you know, if in the past, life path number 3, if you set those boundaries and now opportunities come and you're like, well, should I because of the past? No, forget the past, release it with love, forgive it and accept it. And acknowledge that what's coming into your path now, and you can apply the wisdom to move forward. Don't be afraid to take that opportunity. Lighten up on yourself. Give yourself the grace to really let the universe work on your behalf. Because you're in this period now where it's time for you to receive. All right? Whatever you had to do in the past, it had to happen. But because this loss and failure is no longer going to resonate in your energy field, now it's time for you to reap the rewards. Celebration. Beautiful. Now, the energy coming in these next 2 weeks, life path number 3, is the energy of receiving. Okay, I just spoke on this reception, but what's happening with this reception is you're finding this structure, right? This house is getting the details in it to be in that state of conversion. Everything you learned in this past, you're applying this knowledge and going forward. Okay, oh my goodness, love is popping up too. Maybe future love is attracting to you. But know that when love is attracting to you outside of you, it's because something great is happening within you, life path number 3. So right now, the energy coming in the next 2 weeks is bringing justice. I'm talking spiritual justice. I'm talking about as above, so below, as within, so without. And this beautiful structure, now that you, okay, those boundaries you had to put in the past, all right, you're ready to push forward now. And because of what you did allow to leave your life and allow yourself not to fall into its continuous affinity of giving you feelings that wasn't so high in vibrations, you're allowing yourself to receive. Now, as love is probably attracting outside of you, you may come across people, strangers, who's just finding themselves drawn to you. You are internally magnetizing new opportunities. You are internally in this shift, in this conversion of receiving the wealth. But remember, as wealthy as you are spiritually, so you should be without. So what's happening these next coming 2 weeks, you got financial opportunities coming. All right? You first, in this current energy, you're in the conversion of your mind, mentality. You're learning how to really put things together and embark on this journey of freedom for yourself. And that is going to work for you. So as the energy comes and these new opportunities are going to bring you a fresh start, you're going to witness the change of what's happening, as if like someone or something outside of you, that higher power, that source, is just bringing something to you. It's like everything you once cried about, you're finding solutions, you're finding the beauty in it. All right? So during this time in the next coming 2 weeks, what you should do is always keep that compassion within yourself. All right? No matter how much emotions may arise as you're transitioning into this beautiful, beautiful next level within yourself, life path number 3. Don't fall back from being gentle with yourself, that compassion with yourself. You want yourself to surrender and just be all that you are feeling called and inclined to do in this very moment. Now, I'm telling you all this because your highest expectations, we have a shadow phase within our journey. The parts of us that we don't want to really bring out of our subconscious, but whether we want to acknowledge it or not, it is there. So maybe in the past, those feelings you had to have, even when you was in those moments of regret and failure, that was a shadow phase that you had to go through, right? Because always at the end of the tunnel, there is a light, life path number 3. And I assure you, your highest expectations is you already went through this shadow phase. So what's happening now is as you're at the end of the tunnel, your light is beaming. As these opportunities are coming, you are shining. And by every means, you must know that you deserve that life path number 3. Now, your highest expectations is new beginnings, that fresh start, because you are no longer in that shadow anymore. You are moving forward. You are pushing forward. And whatever happened to you during that phase leaves with that phase. Whatever connections once wounded you, you are walking out in power, and we are leaving that in that phase. Your heart, life path number 3, is a strong, beautiful thing. It's the physical, the heart chakra is the physical connector of the spiritual world. It is the middle chakra between all of the main 7 or 6 chakras that, we shed light on. Life path number 3. Your end result is that feeling of you being alone. You no longer have to endure. As you have emerged into your light, into your newest phase, as spiritual reciprocation is being given to you, as your harvest is being reaped. Life path number 3, you realize that you have everything in you to create the life that you love. And just by, Citrine is over here on the Magician, your money, you will thrive. Money, a lot of people, the stigma is that, money can be the root of something not so flattering. But money will be the root of joy and happiness for you. Keep moving and allowing your heart to move. Keep being creative in your expression. And everything you have put your heart in the past, you're going to see it start getting the dividends of wealth you always knew it had. Now, even for you to get that wealth, you had to leave things behind. But now that this slate has been cleaned, it is coming to you. You'll get the connections that will serve you. Your soul tribe, just your place, your safe space to fellowship with life path number 3. And know that it is always, from the beginning, it was working in your highest favor. Let's pull one more card with some closing words for life path number 3. Pay attention. Pay attention to the signs that are showing up out of nowhere. They're not coincidences, and they're not signs at all. What have you been manifesting within your mind? Maybe you didn't have the chance to write it down, but where did you see it resurface at recently in your path? Look at the time of when something's resurfacing. Maybe it is a message given to you in accordance with numerology as well, life path number 3. But your journey is yours. I cannot tell you how to live it. I cannot guide you outside of your own authentic self. So, in the meantime, continue to move at a pace that is true to yourself, life path number 3. And everything takes time. But definitely, if you have resonated with this message or you're ready to claim the energy, I invite you to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see when the latest video is dropping, go ahead and turn those notifications on. But until next alignment, everything is as it shall be. How are you ready to add on?